guys, welcome back to Queen G's Recipes, and today I'm bringing you my take on a one-pot pasta recipe. Now it's a one-pot pasta and sausage, but I'm going to go over all the ingredients. First of all, you're going to be needing 4 cups of pasta. I have the fusilli pasta here, but you can use any pasta of your choice or even some spaghetti, as long as you're using about a pound. You'll also be needing 3.5 cups of water, which I have here. You'll also be needing 3 sausages. I have 3 Italian sausages cut up. And just a tip, it's easier to cut them when they're 3/4 frozen. Don't defrost them all the way. Also, you will be needing 1.5 cups of tomato puree. You'll also be needing 1 onion, a small onion, finely diced. And in here I have 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I have some pepper flakes. I have 4 garlics finely chopped and 1 teaspoon of Italian blend. And I have a chicken bouillon cube here, but this is optional. You don't have to add it in if you don't want to. So let's move on to the next step. Okay, so what you can do at this point is you can take your pot. Now, I'm using a smaller pot skillet kind of thing so you guys can see what I'm doing. But what you can do is you can take your pot, throw everything in it, water, sauce, your pasta, everything inside of it, and just let it come to a boil. And then once it's come to a boil, lower it and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. And at that point, it should be cooked. But I like to, first of all, skillet my sausage here, give it a little bit of color, and then add everything else and continue on with the process. So what I have done here is in my pot, I put about 3 tablespoons of olive oil, which if you do not do this process, you still have to add 3 tablespoons of olive oil in your whole pasta mixture in your pot. But right now, I'm gonna do the sausage with the onion. And I'm just gonna put this over low to medium heat and just saute it for about 5 minutes or so, and then I'll let you know what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so as you can see, my sausage and my onion are sizzling nicely here. I raised my heat from low, medium to medium high so I can get a little bit of a brown color on the sausage. But if you guys don't want to add any meat, that's totally fine. You can make it vegetarian and add different kinds of vegetables, and you don't have to go through this process. I just like my my sausage pieces to be nice and browned before I actually cook it. But if you want to do it with the sausage and not do the pre-frying, that's totally fine. You can just add everything, as I said, in the pot and let it come to a boil. Okay guys, so this is how I want it to look like right now. So I had it on low to medium heat temperature for about 2 minutes, and then I put it up to medium high for about 4 minutes. So in total about 6 minutes on the skillet. And now I'm gonna close my stove and I'm just gonna add in the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so now we're going to add in our spices. Oops. I'm going to add in my chicken bouillon cube. Then I'm going to add in my water. And remember, my heat is turned off right now. Then I'm going to add in my sauce, which is just canned crushed tomatoes. And your pasta. And just give it a nice quick mix here. And now we're going to put our stove on medium high. And we're going to let this come to a boil. And then we're going to simmer it for about 8 to 10 minutes or so. Okay guys, as you can see, my sauce has come to a nice boil. So now I'm going to lower my temperature to a low, and I'm gonna let this simmer for about 8 minutes. Now make sure you don't overcook your pasta, so no more than 8 to 10 minutes, and you can actually just take one out and try and see if it's to your liking. But overcooked or undercooked pasta is not good at all. So I'm gonna leave it in for about 8 minutes, and then I'll let you guys know what it looks like at that point. Okay, so occasionally, guys, I do like to add in a chopped up jalapeno or a chili pepper. So you can do that in the beginning once you've put in all your ingredients. If you like spicier pasta, you can add that in as well, just chopped up, finely chopped. Okay guys, so here you have it. My pasta was simmering for exactly 8 minutes, and I removed it right away off of the stove. And now I just like to let it sit for about 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna add in some freshly grated Parmesan cheese, and your dish will be ready in a matter of 10 minutes. Now, as I said, once you make your actual pasta, you can add in broccoli, you can add in sweet peppers, you can add any vegetables you want. It's a very versatile dish, but this is how my kids like it. Very simple, but very delicious. So I'm gonna let it be covered for 2 minutes, and then put in my cheese, and I'm gonna let you know what it looks like in the end. Okay guys, so I left it for 2 minutes. Now I'm just gonna put some freshly grated Parmesan cheese, about half a cup, and I'm gonna mix it all together. And as you can see, the sauce is nice and thick. It's not liquidy, it's just perfect. It smells so good. You can also add in some basil leaves if you like. I won't be adding anything else into this dish. So I'm just gonna put it on a platter and maybe sprinkle over a little bit of parsley, and we're ready to serve. Okay, so here you have it guys, your one pot pasta and sausage. Now, I really hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and I really hope you guys try this at home. So don't forget to subscribe so you can see my future videos, and take care. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.